Hi guys. I know I don't have a lot of subscribers on here, but for the ones that I do have that have looked at some of my videos, I keep sounding the alarm about nobody cares if a senior citizen get evicted. They don't care. Today, March 2nd, I'm downstairs in my lobby and I stepped outside and someone turned and looked at me and said, they're putting that lady out today. They were supposed to do it Friday. The sheriffs didn't come, but she will probably be getting put out today. And I says, who? And they pointed to her. I says, well, does she have any place to go? And they says, no. I waited on her to come back in and she was going up the elevator and I'm going up the elevator. And so I asked, I says, you know, someone just told me you're getting put out and you don't have a place to go. And she says, no, the sheriff will probably be coming and I don't know what I'm going to do. Let that sink in. You're 88 years old. You don't have family. You don't have any money because they say she got swindled out of some money and she said she had $1 or something to her name. We're all senior citizens. I went into Estelle mode. I tried calling 211. They didn't have any type of senior services agencies that they can refer me to help this lady. When the sheriff came, she said she asked the sheriff, well, what am I supposed to do? And she said the sheriff told her, ma'am, I'm just here to enforce the eviction. I don't know what to tell you. And she says, well, I don't have any way of moving my furniture until later on this week. And he told her to go talk to the office. She went to talk to the office and the office wants this woman to pay them $3,000 Friday or to put her on a payment plan. They don't care that this woman has no place to sleep tonight. They want their money. Either she can give them $3,000 on Friday or they will put her on a payment plan. I told our office manager that I was trying to rent a truck and get a couple of movers to move her. And this was her response to me. That was her response. She just shrugged her shoulders. Prior to me telling her that, we have another resident that's in rehab. And the woman gave me her check to pay her rent. Well, when I went to pay her rent, it was $26.10 short. Manager gave it back to me and said we needed to be in full. So I called and I was like, hey, I'm gonna come over to the rehab. You write me out another check. Well, when I asked someone if they would take me over there, they asked me what was the difference and he just paid it. I told the manager, I says, I'm gonna go over to the grocery store and get a money order. And she looked at me and she said, well, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. No compassion, no nothing. And I'm saying to myself, if this other lady didn't have someone like me to make sure that her rent gets paid on time, she would be in the same situation as the one who got put out of here today. Because she got put out because she was in the hospital. And when she got out of the hospital and she paid her rent, they added a late fee to it. And she says, well, I was in the hospital. I don't feel like I should have to pay that late fee. And they told her, late is late. And we want the late fee. Well, she didn't want to pay the late fee. So fast forward to February, when she took them her rent payment, they wouldn't take it because they say the late fee wasn't included with it. Unless you pay this late fee, we're not going to take it. So they wouldn't accept the money order from her. Today, the 2nd, they put that woman out. I got a copy of what they put on her door. Look at this. I want everybody to see this. Because when I put my videos out and say that these people don't care, they don't care. America, greed, they don't care. She has a son. He does not care. He's in California. She's in Nevada. He doesn't care. Right now, I'm waiting. One of the neighbors took over to an agency to see if they could at least get her in a room for at least a week until she gets her money, and then I can help her get into a pass split and she can go from there. Because I can't help too much. I'm going to be leaving this country myself because I'm just sick of America and the greed in America. Nonchalant, no caring that people have. You know, they want to hide behind, I'm just doing my job. And in a month or two, they won't even have them jobs that they talking about. They're just doing their job. No compassion, no nothing. I'm just enforcing the law. I'm just doing my job. And this is why I keep saying, you either need to try to go somewhere else where it's cheaper to live, or have some money saved, or have good credit to where if you get put out, you can go rent a hotel room with a credit card, something. Because if you don't, nobody cares. The sun is going down outside. The activity director came out when she got ready to get off of work this evening at 5 o'clock, and she asked me, is she off property? Because she's not supposed to be on property. But at least she did say she felt sorry for the situation. But she still had to make sure that woman wasn't on property. We can't even allow that woman to stay in one of our apartments 1 or 2 days until she gets her Social Security, until the $800 money order that she put back in Bank of America today, and Bank of America told her, now this is a money order that came, the money came out of her account, and they told her it would take 2 days for that money order to clear. This woman has $1 and some cent to her name, and she still has to wait. And this is why I don't deal with the banks. Bank of America, Chase, Wells Fargo. This is why I don't deal with none of them banks. Because if she had been with a credit union, she could have taken that money order to that credit union, put it in her account, and that money would have been available. Bank of America going to take that money along with everybody else's money, and they're going to sit on that money for 2 days to get them some interest. America, corporate greed. Shame on y'all. An 88-year-old disabled woman is out here. I'm waiting to hear something to see if the agency that the person took her to will put her up for at least a week. I'm just waiting to hear. Haven't heard anything yet. And I pray to God that they're able to help this 88-year-old disabled senior citizen. Her name is Laura. Please keep her in prayer. Thank you all. Y'all have a wonderful, blessed evening.